They're not a bad place to break down. She's broken down again. How's that for a sculpture? So it's called the Wings of Wind, I've been told. And it's an interactive sculpture, so you can get in the centre of it, spin around. Jess didn't throw up, unfortunately. We wanted to make it as fast as possible. But she's got a strong stomach. Get spinning.
Mummy, I can do it.
Until she throws up.
Let go, Grace.
See if you can take off.
I can take off. Madame, can I get down? Yes. I'm going to take the top.
So here's another sculpture here at Chatsworth House. As you can see, this is made by all the empties Jess has drank this week. And what they've done is they've collected all the empty bottles and they've made a sculpture in the spirit of Jess. So this is Jess's drinks problem in physical form. So this represents the Ryanair training program for their pilots. And this is a perfect landing for a Ryanair pilot. And as you can see from the artwork, that's what it represents. Now the welder who fixed Millie would love the welding on this sculpture. Good quality. And probably took as much as it took to weld Millie and get the motorhome fixed. But this is moths. And we'll have a tour. This is another one, the Mermaid. And the Mermaid's situated at Chatsworth House next to the ice pond, which is where they used to put the meat in the olden days, 1670, I don't know. Yeah, comments below if you know more. But yeah, this is where they used to keep the ice, and the meat would be cool in the ice pond. And this is the Mermaid, made from recycled equipment. And it's a symbol of women's strength. It's because she's made of metal, because she's strong. So this was the game's larder. So it's like having a kitchen cupboard. And the later the Duchess from 1900s kept her chickens in here. And it wasn't that far from the house. So if she wanted the chicken, she'd just pop over. And also behind me here was the ice house where they used to keep the ice. It's galloping away, but it's not going anywhere. Just look, it's up there. It's Pegasus, the winged horse. Just to the courtyard where they have a cafe and a bar, and also the gift shop. Can't have a tourist attraction without a gift shop, can you? And a cafeteria gets chilled water. Not cheap, as most of these places are not, but very nice, very pleasant, and great view. Look at that. That's where we actually broke down, just on that crest of that hill. We managed to precariously reverse back into this little lay-by here. So we were off the main road and managed to park up. But the handbrake wasn't actually holding us. This is quite a steep hill, a very, very steep hill. So we're just killing some time waiting for the AA. I spy, with my little eye, something beginning with H. That. Your guards. This is Jess. This is Jess nimbly jumping over the farmer's fence. Haven't been for a wee. So we've been on the roadside for quite a while, but generally loads of people are stopping, checking to make sure we're okay.
Having a chat.
Yeah, having a chat, wanting to talk about motorhomes. Guys just said, do we need a jump? Unfortunately, it's not a battery issue. I think what we need is the fuel wasn't going through because the angle of this hill was just so severe, and we've only got a quarter of a tank of fuel. That's my very mechanical explanation for it. But hopefully we'll find out and the AA can sort us and get us on the way. But really nice people in this area. We're not far from, what's it called? Waton. I'll put it on the chat down below. But yeah, really nice. If you're going to break down, I recommend this spot. It's very, very friendly people. Of all the places to break down in the Peak District, I recommend this spot. So the AA man just came and put some magic spray in. I think it's deodorant or something, maybe Sure. What's it called? Easy. Right, buy a can of this. Fixes everything. It started. So, AA got us started again. We managed to fill her up. Managed to go over Snake Pass again, and she's broken down again. And we went from probably the best place to park down to the worst spot that you could possibly break down. Look at this road. So we went from breaking down in possibly the worst spot you got on Snake Pass, or Snake Road, I think they call it, but everyone else calls it Snake Pass. And a really nice guy helped us, towed us, and got us into a safer position. So at least we're safe, and I don't have to be directing traffic, and you know, it's not a big major issue. So this is our second AA in Fixie Man. So Millie is really, really poorly, and I'm not going to pretend to know what the guy's doing, but he does seem to know what he's doing, and he's changed the fuel filter, and there's hopefully fuel getting through now. Fingers crossed. So the AA man fixed it. You're going to be on YouTube, by the way. Oh, it'll be a good channel because people love watching me break down. They love people seeing us having a suffering time. But he fixed it. Genius. Absolute genius. So if you're not a member of the AA, you should be. Highly recommended. I've been a member of the AA since I started driving, and I've never had any problems with them. Oh, so before we totally lose the light, we finally got here to our park up at Casserton. It's a free park up from park for the night. It's been a long day. It's taken us maybe 7 hours or something to do 14 miles. Very stressful. Millie's fixed. Well, she's got a temporary fix. Need to get some extra parts and stuff like that and get her properly fixed. But she's running fine. And we're here. We're exhausted. We're starving. We're going to have something to drink, something to eat, and probably an early night. It's been a tough day. It's too dark to film, but we were hungry, we were tired, but, you know, the AA got us there. And I know comments below about the whole etiquette of park up, but this is it's a dead road, so it's not like it's an industrial estate or anything like that. We're literally on the side of a hill, and the road doesn't go anywhere, so we're here, get over it. And we've had a really stressful day, so we needed a beer and some food, and it's late. So say good night, Jess. Good night, Jess. And after the stress of yesterday, this is what it's all about. You know, a beautiful park. We woke up to this view outside of our bedroom window, which you can't see because the sun's shining on it now, but I'll put a picture in there. And you know, totally after a bit of a stressful day yesterday, we've come down, we've relaxed, and had a beautiful night time. I slept so well last night, probably the best night's sleep I've ever had, and I think that was probably down to the stress yesterday. We're gonna have a coffee, and then we're gonna head off and try to find somewhere for breakfast, because I need a full English, because I'm starving, and Jess has promised to buy me full English, so can't complain when you get your breakfast paid for, can you? So comments below, do you poo in your motorhome? We normally don't, but I've been caught short. I need to go. This is Jess wherever there's water. She has to go for a dip. Is it heated?
No, it's slimy.
Oh, it's slimy. Oh. So you're in Castleton. This is slightly out of the way, and we stumbled across it, didn't even find it. This is the Devil's Arse Cavern. £18 each, and you get an hour tour. So we've just finished that tour of Castleton, been here for a few hours. If you're coming and you want to save a few couple of pennies, I'll put the free parking that we found, which only is like 100 yards into the main town. Saves you about £3–4 a day. And I'll put the 3 words screen up here. If you're coming, I highly recommend the Devil's Arse. I keep wanting to call it the Devil's Arsehole, but it's not. You just call it the Devil's Arse. I've done pretty much every single cave in the Peak District, and I found that the most exciting, certainly the interesting one. And Castleton is beautiful. A lot of people only really come to Castleton just to do the Speedwell Cavern, and I think that's wrong. Spend some time, have a walk around the town. Pub-wise, breakfast, Nag's Head, highly recommend it. Thanks for Jess for buying me breakfast, really needed. By the time we sorted out all the drama yesterday and finally got here, it was about 8 o'clock, 8:30?
8:30,
yeah. Yeah, 8:30. Yesterday was a hell of a day. Did you have a good time, Jess?
I love Castleton.
Yes. Out of all the towns, Jess, we did Bakewell, Buxton and Castleton. How would you rank them?
Castleton, Bakewell and then Buxton.
Comments below how you'd rank the 3 towns, but I'd agree with Jess because it's safer to agree with her, and I'm henpecked and I just do everything she says. But yeah, Castleton, beautiful. It's got that kind of characteristic,
especially first thing in the morning.
Yes. Oh, another good top tip as well. Highly recommend here getting really early. So we stayed the night here, and then walked into town first thing. Breakfast starts from around about 9 o'clock. And the town started lightening up around about 10, 11 o'clock. Well, we were in the tour of the caves by 11. So, highly recommend Castleton. If you're in the Peak District, add it to your list of places to visit. So, let's see where we go next. Another road trip.